Your final presentation of the day. Denise, come on in here, my friend. Denise is our personal care expert, and she's been with us all day to talk about a great way to massage not only your legs, your calves, but also your feet.
Yes.
This is from HoMedics, a leader when it comes to personal care.
For decades.
And how many massage units have we sold from HoMedics?
Almost a million.
Almost, I thought that number was right. Almost a million.
Yeah.
I wanted to confirm with you, and we didn't know about that earlier because this felt so good. I would tell you also, it's a select foot and calf massage. There are 4 massage programs built into this. There are 3 intensity levels, and we're the only people that include heat.
That's true.
Anywhere else HoMedics sells this, it's just the massager alone, it's no heat, right?
Yep.
Now, is there any assembly, or do I just sit down and plug this in?
Yes, you just sit down and plug this in. There is 0 assembly, and the remote and the control panel is right here in front of you.
Oh my word, this is heaven. I don't know, we just have an internal clock popped up, and for the next 19 minutes, I get to sit here and get massaged while we talk about this.
Well, you might have to press start again because each treatment, each session is 15 minutes. So at the end of 15 minutes, you can hit it again.
Once again. This is lovely, and I am also wearing socks with no holes in it. That's a
bonus.
That's a bonus. And it's an unheard of bonus. So, but this is lovely because it's not only massaging my feet, but it's also massaging my calves and my legs as well.
Well, HoMedics worked with massage therapists, with shiatsu specialists, and they actually mimicked the way those hands work on your feet and your legs. And it's more than one set of hands, it's multiple sets of hands. So you will feel this on your toes, your arch, your heel, your ankle, your Achilles, and your calf. And just by way of positioning your foot, you can feel it specifically to customize it for where your sore areas might be. So if you were to lift your heels, now I'm getting deep into the toes and the balls of my feet, which is where I tend to have issues because my toes kind of get stuck.
Right.
And then my husband, who has big feet, who asks for massages.
Would be me.
Well, you have big feet too. He asks for massages, David, but my hands are little and I can't massage his feet. Number one, I'm not trained and I'm just too weak.
Give us a little tour as we've got a nice close-up of this because this is the control panel.
It's the control panel, and I love that it's attached. So no batteries needed, no cords to fuss with. And what you get is your power button that you turn it on with.
Right.
And then this is your mode button for your program. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Program 1 is continuous motion through all the places I just mentioned that get massaged. Mode 2 is more of a, I say syncopate, but what was that word you used? Staccato, more of a like,
or percussion.
Yeah.
It's more like...
almost like a tapping.
Yeah, almost like a tapping.
Yeah, and then 3 has a little different rhythm of its own and sometimes holds, and then 4 is sort of a combination of all of the above. So you can see it goes and starts, but I would recommend if you're brand new to this, I would say use this on the number 1 intensity or low, medium, high if you want. Low is the best place to start as a beginner, but if you are that athlete that maybe works out a lot and you really need that deep, intense tissue massage, go for the level 2 or the level 3, but the heat is just going to be in the feet and the heels, and it's a gentle, soothing heat. It does not get hot. It doesn't make you sweaty. If you do need to change these liners, they zip right out and you can throw them in, you just wash them out in the sink and then air dry them.
What's interesting about this heat setting is that you are only getting heat on QVC.
Yeah.
Anywhere else HoMedics sells this device, they don't sell it with heat, except on QVC.
This is true. And also, another way that you can customize this device is I'm going to take yours, if you don't mind, and just turn it to the side. Because what you get here is, we call this an incline tilt bar. It's right here. When you get this at home, this tilt bar is tucked under. And your massage unit will be more upright, and this makes it perfect for if you're at an office desk and maybe you're on a Zoom meeting or a call, but you still want the benefits of increased circulation, sore achy muscles, and increased flexibility. You're sitting more upright based on the chair you're sitting in. If you want to recline more and sit in a couch or a sofa, then you just take that bar, lock it in place. You can hear it lock in place. Now it's sort of tilted in position so that when you are on it, it's going to allow for you to lay back and be more comfortable.
Let me go ahead and pop my feet in.
There you go.
There they are. And then I hit my power button.
Yep, and then you just choose your mode.
Oh, I like mode 1.
I like mode 1 too. That's my favorite as well. But this weighs less than 20 pounds.
You can see my legs reacting, my calves. Now, I read an email this morning about customer questions.
Okay.
And they're wondering about the, if I have wider calves, can I use this?
Good question.
And you've got a size limitation.
Yeah, good question. So this will, allow for up to a 16.5-inch circumference calf. So that's the size maximum for this. There is no weight capacity. There is no shoe size that's required because the toes are open and you're never going to sit or stand on this. You're just going to rest your feet in it. But yes, this will allow for up to a 16.5 fuller calf.
It's our only order of the year. And it's all about value. Now, at retail, this is nearly $300.
Yeah.
We're at $239.98 with reduced shipping and handling. You know what regular shipping on this was? An extra $30.29.
Wow.
Today, it's only $9.72.
Pretty good.
They didn't reduce it by half. They reduced it by more than half.
Yeah, like 2/3.
This is unbelievable. And when you get it home, there's no assembly. You take it out of the box, you plug it in, and you turn it on. Well, you put your feet in, and then you turn it on. I mean, we've got our model over there doing some work. I don't know how you're doing work while you're getting a massage. Oh, you're shopping. She said she's shopping for rocking deals.
And Kim was telling me earlier, Kim actually still does teach group exercise, and she was telling me last night, that she does have issues with her feet, and she was saying how soothing and comforting this really does feel on those certain places, because everybody's got those issues. Let's face it, our feet take us through life. And I do have a Mayo Clinic claim that I want to read because this really took me by surprise when I put it into perspective.
Okay.
And that is the average person, so not your exercise person, just your average person, walks 3,000 to 4,000 steps per day.
I read that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's 1.5 to 2 miles per day. Now, if you want to do that by a year, all of a sudden those steps go up to 1.5 million steps in 1 year's time.
You come home at the end of a long day, you peel your shoes off, and you ask your significant other to massage your feet. First, they make a face, and then they either don't do it, or if they do they do it for long? No.
Do they know what they're doing?
No.
Yeah.
And so, because they don't want to do it. And so this is going to be, you sit down, you turn it on, and HoMedics does the rest.
I love that.
This is a 15-minute program. You can turn it off and on again, and you see my feet reacting, you see my legs reacting. This is an extraordinary massage experience. Now, if you went to get regular massage, whether it was shiatsu, a leg massage, foot massage, whatever, on a regular basis, it could be very expensive.
Absolutely.
In no time at all, this machine pays for itself.
For sure, like maybe 2 or 3 treatments, depending on where you go, where you live.
Right.
But also, you then leave a tip. And then, to be honest, I'm kind of foot shy. I don't necessarily like people touching my feet.
And are you ticklish?
I'm not ticklish, but I have Fred Flintstone feet.
But some people are ticklish. And then
Right.
they sit down in front of a stranger, take their shoes and socks off, and have them touch them.
Yeah, I agree.
This is why something like this becomes so very important. I should also tell you, with our age of possibility, and with women who are 50 and older, we're talking relaxation.
Oh.
We're talking relief and rejuvenation.
Yeah, absolutely.
All in one machine. I mean, you sit home, if you were to try to go and ask your significant other to massage your feet, after they made a face, would they? Probably not.
No.
And if they did, they wouldn't do it for very long. They wouldn't do it in a meaningful way, right?
Right.
They do it because it was trying to make you happy, and then they want to get done with it. This is going to work for 15 minutes, and if you are not done, you just turn it off, turn it back on again.
Exactly, just push the button again. But this is, it's physically soothing, but it has benefits. But it's also mentally soothing, at the end of a long day. This is something that if you take a cup of tea or a cup of whatever it is, your preference, just enjoy. You don't have to do anything different. You can watch TV, you can scroll on your phone, you can shop QVC, you could do work. It's virtually silent. Can you even hear it? So if you're using it whenever, you're not bothering anybody, disturbing anybody, waking anybody. And if you are on that Zoom call, nobody could see. You're not bouncing up and down. You're just enjoying the benefits of increased circulation, that temporary relief of minor aches and pains, and maybe increased flexibility. And this is what it looks like inside. All these different rolling and kneading and pressure and compression, all working at the same time or simultaneously or with that little rhythm change depending on which mode. If it happens to get dirty, if multiple people use it, you could zip out those liners.
Okay, let's call it what it is. If it gets stinky. If it gets stinky because you put your feet in there after your dog's been barking all day.
Could be.
Then you want to wash it. And you can pop that liner in the washing machine?
Well, I recommend that you hand wash them just air dry because they're just so lightweight, they'll dry very, very quickly.
Okay, perfect. I love that this gives you all of that massage comfort. I've been involved with massagers before that I didn't think were very effective.
Oh, okay.
That were not very strong. This is very strong.
This has power. That's why I'm recommending as a newbie, you definitely start at the level number 1. And there
Intensity 1.
Intensity level 1. And I tried to say this to Sandra in our last presentation and I messed it up. But this is something that was very impactful also that I read today. And this says, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will be forced to make time for your illness.
Oh.
Important. So this is self-care, but it's true, therapeutic, helpful, impactful self-care.
I mean, all you have to do is look at social media and you hear so many people talking about the importance of self-care. Now, this is something that, yes, it feels good, and we all laugh at that, oh, this is a great massage and a great way to spend 20 minutes of your day, right? But it's so important because something like this can temporarily increase your circulation. It can temporarily relieve aches and pains. I mean, the kinds of things that you go to a massage therapist for, right?
Right. And someone like my dad who needs this isn't going to go to a massage therapist. He's not going to make the appointment, but he needs the increased circulation, and he does have aches and pains. And because he's sedentary, his muscles and everything gets shorter and tighter, and he becomes more stiff. This is exactly what can help him through some of that.
And this is on mode 1, I'm getting this much. And I'm on intensity level 1. If I went up to intensity level 2 or 3, hello, good morning.
I mean, it's definitely the real deal. So it's definitely got that therapeutic value, but it's also got that soothing, nurturing, and relaxing. And as I said, it's got the handle in the back. It weighs about just under 20 pounds, so you can easily move it if you wanted to from room to room or take it to the office.
You're watching
if you
television, whatever.
Yeah, watching television, share it. I was telling people all day that 2 weeks ago, and happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
I know we have a birthday close and in common. When's yours?
Mine's on the 12th. When's yours?
Mine's the 8th.
Oh, so like a week apart.
Yeah, so we had
4 days apart.
Right, we had a party at our house where my 3 sons, my 3 daughters-in-law, 5 grandchildren, a neighbor, my husband, we were all at the house, and this was in the living room, and I literally had to make them share it and take turns because everybody wanted to push the button a second time, a third time, because it's so soothing and relaxing. And we were watching the Eagles game, which is very stressful, just in general. So this was very, very helpful. So I had to make them share, just like when they were kids.
You know what? If we know that we're taking, what was it, nearly 3,000 steps a day?
3,000 to 4,000 a day, the average person.
The average person is taking 3,000 to 4,000 steps a day. That's a lot of pressure you're putting on your feet.
Exactly.
It's a lot you're asking of your legs and your feet and your calves. This is going to provide all of that rejuvenation that you're after.
Yeah, I mean, think of people, maybe medical professionals or servers or your teachers or people who are literally on their feet all day long. Your feet, you ask a lot of your feet. They don't let you down. They take you from one place to the next. Sometimes we wear shoes that are uncomfortable, and you just can't make the appointment for the therapy or, this is something you can do at home as often as you like, as many times, many days. And as you said, a couple times using it, it's paid for itself.
I mean, I giggle when I hear people say, well, it's the price of fashion. I mean, if shoes are uncomfortable the day you put them on, they're not going to magically get uncomfortable. They're not going to magically get comfortable, right?
I know.
They're probably just going to get worse. There is a price you pay for fashion. And so why not go ahead and give some of that time back? When you are sitting at your desk and you're reading on the computer, you're doing work, maybe some of you are still doing hybrid, because I know even here at QVC, we're still doing hybrid. Some on site, some at home, right? Some days are spent in the office, and then some days are spent at home. While you're working on your computer, why not give yourself and your legs a break, right?
Yeah, and I love that because it's not jostling or jarring. So you could be on that Teams meeting or that Zoom's meeting or working on your computer and doing whatever you need to do, still getting those benefits, but whoever's on the other end of that screen, if it's something live, they wouldn't even know what you're doing. They'd just be like, oh, okay, you're just doing your work. Like, no, I'm getting a shiatsu massage, a rolling massage, and compression massage.
If you want to put this in the trunk of your car and carry it to the office,
easily
for those days that you are going to be in the desk, put it under your desk, plug it in. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
I agree, and I personally, think that it's pretty. Like it's linen, it's high quality, and I leave this out in my living room. I have the room for it, and I know that if you put things away, then your tendency is to not use it. So Keep it out if you can, if you've got the room for it, and let people share it and let people enjoy it and just reap the benefits of what really truly this can do for flexibility, for pain, for circulation, because it's more than just a pretty piece of furniture.
This is therapy at its very finest, and I'm still on intensity level 1.
Yeah.
If I went up to 2 or 3, it'd probably run me out of here. So this is why everybody needs to get theirs now. We have a great value for you. At retail, this is nearly $300 and has no heat.
Right.
We have the massaging action and the heat, and we have it for less money. We have it at $239.98. Regular shipping and handling on this machine was $30.29 extra. Today it's only $9 and change. Wow, super reduced. And this